Hey everyone, welcome. Kickstarting the 6-day Back on Track series with a detox flow. This series mainly focuses on gently helping your mind and body get back on track after a long break. There will be a gradual increase in pace and change in postures, so grab your blocks and props. All modifications and variations through these 6 days are welcome. So let's start at one end of our mats, drawing either half Cs or full circles with the neck, alternating between each side. Inhale as the head drops back and exhale as the head drops forward. Alright, come into the center and begin to rotate the shoulders backwards on every exhale. And then reverse the direction forward. Moving on to some wrist rotations while pedaling the feet here. Reverse the rotation. And moving on through two sun salutations. Now inhale, hands and gaze go up, slight bend backwards. Exhale, full forward fold. Inhale, take the right leg back for a lunge position. Exhale, left leg back, downward facing dog. Inhale, plank pose. Exhale, drop the knees, chest and chin. Inhale, cobra pose, slight bend in the elbows. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, take the right leg forward for a lunge position. Exhale, left leg meets right. Inhale, back extension. Exhale, come back down, full forward fold. Inhale, left leg back lunge. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, plank pose. Exhale, drop the knees, chest and chin. Inhale, cobra pose. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg comes forward. Exhale, right leg meets left. Inhale, back extension. Exhale, full forward fold. Now from here, inhale as the left knee bends, right hand goes up to the sky, right knee stays straightened. Exhale, bring it back down. Inhale, left arm up, left knee straight, right knee bent, bring it back down. Let's go through a couple of more of these, inhaling every time we open an arm towards the ceiling, along with our gaze, and exhaling every time we place the arm back down. Lovely. Now take a wider than hip width distance between the legs, and on an exhale begin to drop the glutes towards the mat, coming into garland pose, malasana. Choose between keeping the palms on the mat for support or joined near the heart center, elbows pushing the knees away. You can also choose to take the support of the wall if you find yourself falling behind, or place blocks to fill in the gap between you and the floor. Now plant the palms, stand up, preparing to come into a prayer lunge twist. Take the left leg back, left knee down, toes untucked. Lift the torso, hands into prayer position. Begin to twist to the right, hooking the left elbow to the right knee. Left knee can continue staying on the floor, or you can tuck the left toes and begin to lift off the mat. Adding a little balance challenge. Gaze at one spot to maintain balance. Continue to breathe. And now come back into the center, place the left palm or fingertips on the mat. Right hand points to the ceiling. Choose to stay here or begin to straighten the front knee for a revolved triangle pose on an exhale. If you are in a triangle pose, flatten the left foot completely this time. Perfect. From here, left hand stays planted. Begin to move the right leg over the left to come into a side plank position on the left side. Choosing to come into a modified version as well of placing the left knee down if that's what feels comfortable for you today. And then drop the buttocks to the mat. Right knee folds towards the chest, left palm grabs the outer right thigh. Right palm or fingertips go behind for support. Twist to the right, keeping the spine straight. Alright, roll yourself back onto the mat if you went off it like me, coming into downward facing dog on an exhale. Now place the knees down, walk the hands a little forward and begin to drop the hips towards the mat on every exhale. Alright, coming back into downward facing dog, take the left leg forward this time for a prayer lunge twist. Taking modifications and variations that suit your practice. And now come back into the center. Place the right palm or fingertips on the mat. Left hand points to the ceiling. Choose to stay here or begin to straighten the front knee for a revolved triangle pose on an exhale, flattening the right foot completely. Now the right hand stays planted. Begin to move the left leg over the right, coming into Vasishthasana on the right side. Feel free to choose a modified version I've shown you earlier. And then drop the buttocks on the mat, left knee folds towards the chest, right palm grabs the outer left thigh, left palm or fingertips go behind for support. Twist to the left, keeping the spine straight. Now roll yourself back onto the mat, coming into downward facing dog on an exhale. This time, we are going to be alternating between a high plank position and downward facing dog. So as you inhale, come into a high plank, body parallel to the floor, core engaged. Exhale, come back to downward facing dog. Aim at doing 5 to 8 reps of these on your own, keeping that breathing pattern in mind. Stay strong on the hands and keep pushing the floor away. Ending in a downward facing dog. Now take your right palm to grab your left ankle or calf for a downward dog twist. Stay for a breath or two. And then switch sides, coming into plank position first and then going back to downward facing dog. Okay, come back into the center and walk the feet forward. Walk the feet towards the hands. And here's an optional little challenge for you. Sit yourself on the mat without using your hands. All right. Knees stay bent, tilt the torso behind. Place the right palm down behind you and twist to the right side, gaze behind. Left palm stays on the right knee or out of it. Hold for a breath or two. And then release and repeat onto the other side. Now come back into the center and lie down on your back, knees stay bent. Choose to keep the hands lengthened to the side or on your belly. Begin to drop folded knees to each side on an exhale. Take these slow, there's no rush. Try to complete 5 on each side. That's 10 rounds. All right. Unfold the legs. Interlock the fingers above you, palms facing outward. Point your toes, coming into a full body stretch, Yashtikasana. Imagine somebody's pulling your hands and your feet in opposite directions. And entering our final resting posture, Shavasana. Knowing when to slow down is an important part of getting back on track and staying on it to avoid burnout. So make sure you get enough rest. Stay here for as long as you like. Slow down your breath. Feel your body get heavy on the mat. And I thank you for joining me in practice today. I hope you enjoyed moving with me as much as I enjoyed guiding you through this flow. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if this video helped you. I will see you soon. Namaste.